And if you know anything about Andrew Yang, you probably know him as the Asian man who's running for president who wants to give everybody $1,000 a month. And that's true.
Yang Gang 2020.
Welcome to the College of Complexes. Our 472nd meeting since we started in February 2009. We put a speaker on every week, a different subject. We require a speaker to take a position on an issue or express a point of view. They have to be for or against something. We don't care what it is. We give them an hour to make a presentation. If they go over an hour, we cut them off. If anybody interrupts the speaker, we remind the interrupter. We listen only one fool at a time. It's one of our rules. Then we have questions and answers from the audience of the speaker, not speeches. Then we have remarks, rebuttals. Everyone in this audience that wants to gets 5 minutes at the podium here to respond to the speaker said, either for or against. And our speaker gets the last word, gets a comment, and a comment closes the meeting. That's how it works. Before we introduce our speaker, we have time for announcements. Anybody have any announcements? Now's the time to do it. I think you come on up here.
Do I come up there or can I do it from here?
Come on up here.
Okay.
They're making a recording of it.
Make a recording of it.
Oh, awesome. Well, good evening. It's nice to see all these lovely faces. Some of them, I know a few of you guys, but most of you guys are new. So I'm very looking forward to meeting all of you. My name is Texans, Colorado. I am the director of the local Dallas Yang Gang, and we are the grassroots movement supporting Andrew Yang for president in 2020. And so, yes, and so you've probably seen him on the debate stage the previous 2 times, and he'll be on the debate stage again this September in Houston. And if you know anything about Andrew Yang, you probably know him as the Asian man who's running for president who wants to give everybody $1,000 a month. And that's true. But what you may or may not know is it's not a gimmick. This is not something that we just came up with, one day to buy votes. This is something that is a deeply American concept. It was written about by Martin Luther King in the book before he died, Where Do We Go From Here? Thomas Paine wrote about it and called it the Citizens Dividend. And Milton Friedman and 1,000 economists wrote a paper saying this was a good idea. And even most recently, people like Obama himself and Elon Musk have said that this is going to be essential as we go into the next 12 years and jobs are displaced by automation, AI, and new technology. And so, I don't have it today, but if you ever come to our Yang Gang meetups, you'll see the people with the math hats. If you guys didn't know, math actually stands for something. It stands for Make America Think Harder. Because they're trying to turn the clock forward. Donald Trump wants to turn the clock back. So we have to apply new solutions and new ideas to face the new century. And so the one thing I just want to let you guys know is that we actually have a big presence here in DFW. We have a weekly meetup every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. at La La Land Kind Cafe. We're also, yes, it's lovely. I could spend a whole another hour just talking about how awesome those guys are.
Well, tell them who works there.
Yeah, so the people who work there, I know this is now a tangent because, but that place, they started this year in Dallas, and they hire foster kids who aged out of the system, and they pay them a living wage. And that's why I brought my gang meeting there, because that's a value that we love. And so that's where you'll find us every single Saturday morning at 10 a.m. that La La Land Kind Cafe. And we're also online, so you can find us at our website, DallasYangGang.com. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, so you can find us as DFW for Yang. So DFW for the word for Yang. We're on all social media. You can Google us. Anything you find on that first page of Google, that's going to be us. So if you have any questions, I'll be sitting in the back there. I have brochures with my contact information, and you're more than welcome to ask me any of your hard-hitting questions. So any question you've got, if you think it's really tough, I'm the person to ask. So that's all I have for now. Thank you so much, and
Any other announcements?
Eliminate super PACs. Color stars making stacks. Student loan forgiveness plan. Cops wearing cameras and climate change is real again. Science rules. Teachers bringing home some bread. Medicare for every citizen. That's nice. Andrew Yang 2020 freedom dividend. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang. Yeah. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang 2020. Yang Gang, gang. Yeah, yeah. Yo, a vote for anyone else is like negative $1,000 from your pocket every month.